Hey everybody, this is Brian, head tutor from ScoreBeyond, coming at you from ScoreBeyond headquarters in sunny Menlo Park, California. Let's tackle our SAT question of the day, which is this math question. Now, this math question is a word problem, as you can see, so we're going to have to pick out the pieces that are important to note before putting the whole problem together. Now, if you've done the problem already, you know that we're talking about a baker and the bread he produces when he gets bags of flour. And we know that the number of loaves of bread that the baker produces in total is represented by B, and the number of bags of flour that he buys in total is represented by F. So I'm just going to make a note of that to keep track. F is for flour. B is for bread. So let's start putting pieces of the problem together. If we start from the beginning, we see that the baker has 3 loaves of bread. Okay, great. I'm just going to put down 3 loaves to keep track. And we see that he also has no flour. Okay. Next sentence. For every 3 bags of flour that he buys, he produces an additional 12 loaves of bread. Okay, so 3 bags of flour, and we know that flour is represented by F, gives us 12 loaves of bread, which we know is represented by B. Okay, the next sentence tells us again that bread is B, flour is F. So let's jump to what the question is asking for. Which of the following equations best describes the relationship between F and B? Relationship is kind of an abstract math term for seeing how the 2 factors, or in this case, the 2 variables, F and B, relate to each other in an equation. So we have 3F equals 12B. We don't necessarily have that equation in the answer choices, and we can actually simplify this relationship. For every 3 bags of flour, we get 12 loaves of bread. So let's divide by 3 on both sides to simplify, and we would get 1 bag of flour produces 4 loaves of bread. Now, we also do not see F equals 4B in the answer choices, so don't forget we have to account for the 3 loaves he started with. For every bag of flour, the baker produces 4 loaves of bread, but he'll always have that 3 that he started with. So the equation that describes the relationship between F and B the best, given the context of the problem, is going to be answer A. F equals 3 plus 4B. So go ahead and bubble that in. So these questions can get a little tricky on the new SAT because they're not asking you to solve necessarily for one variable. They're also not asking you to do a bunch of complicated computations. What they are asking is for you to understand the pieces of an equation, or the pieces that make up an equation. And in this case, the relationship. If you'd like extra help on questions like this, or just deciphering the relationship of equations in general, or with help in algebra on the math section of the SAT, tap the tutoring button at the bottom of the screen, or if you're reading in the blog, click the tutoring banner at the bottom of the page. Our tutors can help you master these types of word problems that at first seem tricky, but actually test a pretty simple algebraic concept. Okay, see you next time.